Hello everyone, welcome to the next episode. You may be asking yourself, wait a minute, this looks pretty hot. Weren't you at Photonodrist when you ended the last episode? We were, but I came back in here because I was checking something. And if it's correct, apparently there's an artifact we can grab right now. Collapsed suspension bridge is functional but lacks power.
Recording to logbook.
This is a standard spinner device. The generator belts of a spinner can be activated by rapid rotational force. Use the boost ability of the morph ball when inside a spinner to activate the device. We can do this to activate it. And we get a bridge to form. By crossing this bridge, it doesn't quite reach, but if you well time your double jump, you can make it over here. I thought you needed an addition to the jump in order to make that, but no, apparently you can just make it with a normal double jump. Which allows you to get into this room and grab this artifact. The Benzium portion of the area is unstable. We get a Chozo artifact. This is the artifact of strength, the second of 12. Now it always forces you in here when you grab an artifact. I forget if you can do anything else in this room. I don't think you can. Ow. I'll definitely double check, but yeah, you can grab that artifact right now if you want. Which I didn't realize you could. So let's fall and head back to Photonodrifts. Come up in here. Unlock the door. We'll probably go over to the save station just to recover health. And then we can be able to continue because now we have a double jump. We can reach those jet platforms. I never did check. Can I scan these monitors in here? New personnel must report to the South Research Facility. Failure to report will be penalized by a 30% ration cut and extra duty. Western Temple is in Phase 2 of lockdown. All projects are postponed. Under no circumstances are personnel attempt access. All ballistic support personnel report to the research lab Hydra. Lockdown containment Plan 3A is in effect until further notice. So now we can reach these platforms. So now we can go up into this door. Which is... Alright, we came in here before. This is basically a shortcut. I want to go over to that door over there. And somebody is making me drown. No. Somebody is using some kind of power tool. I don't know if that's being caught in the recording. Probably is, given how loud it is. Now, I don't think we can currently reach this missile. Court Knight statue is worn down and weathered. Scans indicate the presence of a power conduit behind the statue. Unfortunately, our regular missiles ain't gonna cut it. No, you're not a new enemy. We now enter this brand new room. A statue depicting a Chozo balancing the plane of existence on his hands. Oh shit! And giant monster that wants to eat our face off. Have a missile. Ooh, you're new, aren't you? If I can get a line of sight.
Recording to logbook.
Ice parasite. Scavengers with a crystalline outer shell. Parasites are hardy creatures, able to adapt to any environment within 3 generations. The ice parasite is a prime example. Having adjusted to the frigid climate, this vermin now thrives in it. Omnivorous, it can exist in areas hostile to most life forms. So we can safely jump up here. You honestly look like you should be Chozo lore. I should be able to read. The statue's hands seem to be frozen in place. This statue is depicting the bust of a Chozo's shaman. Several stress extractors can be seen running along the surface of this brainstone object. The bust of a Chozo architect. The statue is flawless. This statue is depicting a bust of a Chozo philosopher. This statue is flawless. Of a Chozo warrior. The statue is flawless. So this one is the only one that is damaged. We don't have the means to break it. Oh no, wait a minute, we do, never mind. We've just unlocked the door. I hate recording in the afternoons. There appears to be a small shell of ice encasing a water basin. The water originated from the statue's mouth. Can I scan you? No, I cannot. That blocks, so let's blow this up. Make our way through here. Please blow this up. Made into a new room. It's something in the middle of the room, but obviously this big ass room is not here for show. You probably guess what's gonna happen. Also, if you look behind you, the door's changed, which apparently is unscannable. The wave beam. And of course, just before we can touch it, the game's like, no, fuck you, we're gonna steal that from you. Let's fight some squig-offs. Another one's gonna be summoned into the arena. Yeah, they're not a new variant. Here's another one. Break your back, shoot your back, you're dead. Now here comes the mummy. The Squeakoff Supreme Predator, the Photon Drifts. Squeakoffs are invincible to most beam weapons. The crystals on their back, a sword of energy, which they can fire at prey. Squeakoffs have poor stamina, and they hyperventilate after using their breath attack, making their mouth area vulnerable. The soft underbelly of a Squeakoff is susceptible to concussive blasts. In battle, they expel blasts of frigid gas to ensnare their targets. They also are found of ramming and trampling their helpless prey. So just like it says, if you shoot your laser beams at it, it's just going to absorb those beams and eventually shoot them back at you. You need to try and get attacks into its mouth. Preferably to get it to either breathe, so that way it will open its mouth, and try to get it to hyperventilate. You strangely can't get missiles in while it's breathing. Also, I don't think you can shoot. Yeah, you can't shoot into the mouth because your beams are just gonna get tractor beamed into the mouth. How does that not count? Oh, let's break these from missiles. There we go, it's good as dead. And now, this was a very tiny room it was in. Now we get the wave beam. So now we can switch our beam types. We can open wave doors. So by holding the X, we can switch our beam type. So wave beam, it's in this game, I believe it's not as powerful as your normal beam, but it shoots free shots, and these shots will go through solid objects, including through enemies. Also, for some reason, it won't let us scan this door. As far as I'm aware, I don't think there's enemies that are resistant to the wave beam or cannot be damaged by it. So it's pretty much a good beam. You're going to be using this beam for a good long while. And because the beam is electrical base, it will do damage to these enemies. So we're back out here. Let me see. I think I'll go to the save points. That way I can double check my routing. But yeah. You now have the wave beam. Unfortunately, the wave beam cannot go through all enemies, so you can't just cheese these things. Nor can you cheese things that can normally have to be killed with missiles. So yeah, we'll save the game here, and in the next episode, we will continue. If you enjoyed this episode, do like the videos, it helps tremendously. Subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a comment down below on your thoughts this episode, and share the video so that way more people can discover my content and help the channel grow. And I'll see you all in the next episode. Later.